Hello everyone. Welcome back to KTiPs. If you're new here, join us on this exciting journey where we simplify complex tools and workflows. A huge welcome to all our new subscribers and a heartfelt thanks to everyone supporting this channel. We've hit over 100 subs and 1K views in less than 2 weeks. This wouldn't be possible without you. Today, we're setting up Visual Studio Code on Windows 11, the perfect code editor to supercharge your container development. Let's jump in. Open your browser and search for Install VS Code on Windows 11. VS stands for Visual Studio. I'll select the first result, which is the official page of Visual Studio Code. On this page, you'll see installation packages for different operating systems, such as the Windows installation package, the Debian installation package, and the macOS installation package. In this video, we'll focus on the Windows installation. If you're interested in how to install it on Linux or macOS, let me know in the comments. However, the steps are very similar to those on Windows. Next, I'll download the installation package by clicking on the download link. As you can see, the download is in progress. It should only take a few seconds. Once the download is complete, click on the installation package to launch the setup. First, accept the agreement and click Next. You'll then see the default installation path for VS Code. The default works fine for me, so I'll leave it as is and click Next. If you want to install it elsewhere, you can browse and select a different folder. Next, you'll be prompted to choose a program name. I'll stick with the default, Visual Studio Code, and click Next. On the next screen, you'll have the option to create a desktop shortcut. I recommend checking this box. You'll also see other configuration options, such as adding VS Code to your path or enabling file associations. Once you've made your selections, click Next. Now, you'll see a summary of all your settings. If everything looks good, click Finish to start the installation. If you need to adjust something, use the back button to make changes. The setup will now install VS Code, which might take a couple of minutes. Once it's done, you'll see an option to launch VS Code immediately. I'll leave the box checked and click Finish to show you how it looks. If you don't want to open it right away, simply uncheck the box and click Finish. Now, we're on the welcome page of Visual Studio Code. From here, you have several options to get started. First, you can customize your working environment, including its appearance. For example, you can choose your theme. Since I'm a fan of dark mode, I'll select that and mark it as done. Next, you can start using VS Code by opening a folder or creating a new one. At the bottom of the welcome page, you'll see the option to show this page at startup. I recommend keeping this checked so that every time you open VS Code, you have this handy navigation page. You can click Open Folder to start a new project or Open Recent to resume work on previous projects. Since this is my first installation, I don't have any projects yet. Another feature of VS Code is the ability to install extensions to configure your working environment. Do you want to know my top 10 VS Code extensions? Let me know in the comments section. They're incredibly useful, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. For example, you can install the Python extension if you're working with Python. However, we're not going to install it directly right now because we want to focus on starting with a clean setup for coding like pros, with containers. In upcoming videos, I'll show you how to run an Hello World Flask web app in a Docker container using VS Code as IDE. We will also showcase how to set up a clean working environment in VS Code using the so-called dev containers. For this, you'll need Docker installed on your system, which we covered in the previous videos. The link is appearing on the screen now and is also in the description below. Make sure to install both Docker and VS Code in preparation for our next videos. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy coding, and see you in the next one on KTiPs.